Hi everyone, I'm Greg Herron and I play percussion. This first video is on snare drum, so let's get right into it. I'm going to show you two techniques today and I'm going to give you three different exercises for each one of those techniques. So the first technique is called the single stroke. Now I'm going to throw this tennis ball down to demonstrate the motion that we're going to use when we play a single stroke. Now notice I'm throwing it down with my palm down and I'm catching it that way too. So keep that image in your mind. So here I have a snare drum, and I chose this drum today because it's probably very similar to the type of drum you either own or play in school. And then next to it I have a practice pad. Probably 85% of my practice is on a pad because it's quieter. My family's nicer to me when I practice more on the pad. And that other 15% I play on the drum just to remind myself of what the actual drum feels like, because they do feel a little bit different, but the benefits of the pad are many. So remember that tennis ball, throwing the tennis ball down. I'm going to throw the tip of the stick into the drum and I'm going to allow it to bounce back, just like the tennis ball bounced off the floor. That's going to be the easiest way for me to play my rhythm. So the first exercise, I'm going to turn the metronome on and I'm going to play alternating strokes, thinking about throwing each stroke into the center of the pad. Okay? So, you pick a tempo to start, nice and easy, and once you can do that, you can stay relaxed. Oh, that's a big part of it. Stay relaxed whenever you play any percussion instrument, because first of all, it's no fun to do anything when you're tense, and second of all, you could hurt yourself. So, stay loose and relaxed, and once you can play that starting tempo, well then, get it a little bit faster. And once you can do that, faster and faster, you know. Stay relaxed the whole time and just think about throwing the stick and letting it bounce. That's the first exercise. The second exercise is to take 3 single strokes. And we're going to alternate these as well. So we'll go, here's the rhythm. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay? And we're alternating those strokes. Right, left, right, left. And start at a nice, easy tempo where you can make sure you're doing the technique correctly. And then once you can do that, a little bit faster. Again, once you can do that, faster. Notice as I did that, I didn't start to raise my shoulders or get tension anywhere in my arms or hands. Loose and relax the whole time. That's the second exercise. Now the third exercise is 5 single strokes in a row. 1 E and a 2, 3 E and a 4. Right, left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right, left. And then again, faster and faster. Etc., etc. Okay, so those are 3 exercises to get your single strokes going. And what we use single strokes for are just playing our rhythms. Now, when you play the snare drum, it's a very short and crisp sound. We need to know how to make a long sound, and that's where our rolls come into play. The technique that we're going to use for playing rolls, and the second technique that we're talking about on this video, is the buzz stroke. So here's your first exercise for playing a buzz stroke. I'm going to throw the stick at the pad and then I'm going to leave my hand down in the downward position. I'm not going to follow the rebound back. And I'm letting the stick pivot in my hand until the energy stops. And it just bounces until it can't anymore. Now we're going to work on both hands separately. So do the right for a while and then the left. Up and down. Up. That's the first exercise. The second is you add a little pressure. Now, not too much. If you press too much, you're going to get a really ugly sound from the pad or for the drum. So just gently press into the pad or the drum. And then, again, practice the hands separately. So you're working on each hand individually first. Okay? And then the third exercise is we're going to alternate the buzzes and gradually speed up until they melt into each other. And there's our roll. Alright, so So you've got your single strokes for rhythms and your rolls for long tones. Practice those exercises and they're going to have you performing great in your band, orchestra, or music class. I'm going to finish off with a little solo where I play single strokes, I play buzz strokes, and I'm also going to do some other things that I didn't talk about in the video. If you have any questions about anything from this video or anything about percussion in general, drop me a line at herronpercussion@gmail.com. Thank you, and I'll see you in video 2.